Hello, welcome to vlog number 6. Just come out for a bit of a walk because it's a nice day as usual. It's 6:30 in the morning. We're about to go to Bristol Airport to fly to France for the Tour de France, and I thought we'd kick off with the usual rocky montage of what's been going on this week. Okay, so that's terrible. Right. Let's try it one more time, but better, yeah? So, 1, 2, 3, and. Look at that sky. Amazing. So, Tom Bullymore and his lot are doing a bleep test this morning over here on the field. And so I thought I'd maybe break down what I've been doing this week into disciplines. So starting with the swimming, I had the CSS test, which was alright, could have done with a warm-up, to be honest. But that was kind of okay. And then on Sunday, in Clevedon here, we have something called the long swim, which is about a mile swim from Lady Bay down under the pier, which you can just see in the background actually, I think. Misty day today. And then yeah, under the pier and onto the beach. I've never been able to actually do that race before because I've been away or working or whatever, so it was a real pleasure to finally be able to get in the water and do that. Came 17th out of about 120, I think it was, something like that anyway, which was good. Swam with Maria Powell, who's European, world, God knows what champion at everything you could think of. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant racer. And then the following day, a master session, 3.2k of swimming, absolutely destroyed by the end of that, I have to say. But yeah, swimming feels like it's going really well. Still got some techniquey stuff to work on, but hey, haven't we always? But yeah, so swimming wise, I think everything's going to be okay. Heading the right way, but yeah, enjoying it and definitely getting the distance in. So that's swimming. All right, talking of swimming, lots of lovely swimmers in the marine lake this morning. Absolutely stunning out there today. So yeah, on to the bike stuff. Well, actually I haven't really had the chance to do much in the way of cycling. I've actually only been able to get on the bike to race the local TT, which in my goals, by the end of August I want to get under 24:30 for it. It's not a fast course, it's what we call a sporting course. So it's relatively technical, a couple of motorway bridges, corners, roundabouts, you name it. It's not one of the fast sort of UK out and back TT courses that we often get, where you can ride sort of 20 minutes, something like that. My PB's always been 24:50, which I got in 2015, the year I'm trying to get back to. And all I've done in terms of bike this week is race that on Tuesday night. It was what we call a float night. No real wind, and it was the England match too, so no real traffic, and smashed my PB by 11 seconds. I wasn't expecting to ride that fast, I have to say. Felt really strong, dropped my cadence down and used some of the strength that I've been developing in the gym. And yeah, rode really well, I have to say, really enjoyed it. So I wasn't quite expecting that, I have to say. So I've kind of smashed July's goal already, and it's, you know, it was the 2nd of July or something, 3rd of July. So I think it's going to be quite hard actually to get underneath 24:30 by the end of August, because it was such good conditions. So I'm going to have to step that up a little bit, but it's very encouraging. I was absolutely buzzing afterwards. So yeah, cycling's going okay, despite the fact that I've only really done one test this week. So I need to get back on the turbo really, but I'm thinking that probably the Tour de France trip is probably going to be a massive inspiration for me. Been a cycling fan since 1987 when Stephen Roche won the Tour de France, and this is the first opportunity I've ever had to go out to the Tour and actually see it in the flesh. Stage 1 pretty much finishes in my dad's back garden in France. Stage 2 pretty much goes past the next town along, and then the team time trial, stage 3, is kind of a horseshoe around where he lives. So yeah, going out there with the family, and there's going to be plenty of video to show you next week in vlog 7. So that's the cycling stuff taken care of. Okay, running. I've only done 2 run sessions this week as well, but they were both speed sessions. The second one of which was really a bit of a benchmark for me to see how the knee's holding up. It's still a bit twingy, I have to say. Yesterday I took a complete rest day because on Tuesday when I did the time trial, I did a speed session in the morning, and yeah, my knee really hurt last night, but up until then it's been pretty good, actually, I have to say. So running wise, it's the benchmark session I did on the Tuesday morning is pretty much where I want to be. So I did eight 500 metre reps at 4:25 pace, so 4 minutes 25 seconds per kilometre. My benchmark that I want to get to by the end of July is to do 4 1k efforts, so the same distance in the same time, but obviously longer reps. So I'm well on track for that. I need to essentially apply the dirt principle. So for those of you that know or don't know what the dirt principle is, DIRT, there's a couple of ways of interpreting the acronym, but ultimately the D always stands for distance, so you can increase the distance. The I stands for interval. This is slightly this changes slightly depending on your interpretation, but it stands for interval. In the traditional sense, it's the rest interval, so reducing the amount of recovery you have in between each rep. And then R is reps, so increasing the amount of reps that you do when you're running, so to do 10 instead of 8, for example. And finally T, time, and that's how quickly you run those reps on. So the DIRT or dirt principle works really well when you're trying to make improvements, and the idea is that you only change one of those at a time. So when I go to France, I'm going to try and run every day over there, and I'm going to make some slight changes to that. So beginning by moving it from 8 500s to 8 600s, but running on the same time, same interval, and trying to get it up to the 4x1k benchmark that I want to do by the end of the season, end of the month, I should say. So so there we are. What a lush day. So everything on track really, not much to report this week, other than the fact that I'm utterly buzzing from being able to smash a benchmark run session in the morning and then go and destroy my time trial PB, which I'm very, very happy about. So that's about it. Next time there'll be a Tour de France vlog, I'm guessing, really, looking at the bikes and what was going on out in the Vendée district of France. So anyway, thanks for checking it out again. Have a great week. See you for vlog 7. Oh, PS, I should just add, actually, I haven't talked about my weight. That's because, along with the blood sugar side of things, it is a byproduct. If I eat properly and I train properly, the weight's going to come down. But the goal for July obviously was to get under 90 kilos, and that'll be what I talk about in the vlog at the end of July, to make sure I'm under those 90 kilos anyway. So yeah, that's why I haven't weighed myself. I don't want to know. Just want to eat properly and train up until the end of July. So there we go. Adios.